You smell really good.
Thank you.
Work.
Yeah, it's just, I am ovulating, so that's what it is. One of my eggs just dropped.
Ooh, I feel like we're doing it at the same time now. We're linked.
All the pit stop hosts are all in the same cycle.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Except,
the wash cycle.
Well, Raj and Bianca are in menopause.
Men, yeah.
They're not.
Well, no, Rich, Raj is meant to stop, okay? She's done.
And Bianca puts the men in menopause, okay? Hi, I'm Trixie Mattel, and welcome back to The Pit Stop, the show where we recap RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16. We've made it to the grand finale here, and we have in the studio one of the most iconic bitches from all of Drag Race. Monét X Change is here.
Oh my God, thank you, Trixie-Lynn. Yay! I think you're happy for the finale. This is so lovely.
I'm gonna do something unprecedented.
Oh God.
Just to get up there.
Oh, Trixie, I love you so much.
We're gonna do this like Drew Barrymore, where we sit this close from each other and just scream. They wrote the epitome of drag excellence. It's Monét X Change.
Oh my God. Oh.
So, do you want to say F you to Jinx now, or?
Well, I love Jinx. Oh God, don't say that, girl. They're like, I knew that Monet hated Jinx. Trixie called it. I knew it.
Jinx is gonna call you and be like,
I saw the pit stop.
Hi, so what you said on that?
Monet, how have you been?
I've been very, very, very good. My life is lifing. I am all over doing all the things, and I bought a house. I've been really focusing on my house for the past couple of years.
You bought a house?
I bought a house. I've been renovating, doing. It's a lot of work. I will never do it again.
Do you realize as a cross-dresser in today's economy to purchase a home, let's celebrate that.
Girl, never when I was deep in the back of hardware did I think that I would one day own property in Los Angeles. It's crazy.
Girl, I think the guy, whoever it was looking down and be like, this bitch is gonna own property.
Guys.
Oh, guys. Guys, and that guy happened to be a loan officer for a mortgage company. And that's how you got the house.
I got the loan.
You were just recently on stage with Madonna, and if I read the caption correctly, Bob did not know.
Girl, he did not know. Okay, so when they asked me to do the gig, I was like, under one condition, that I get to surprise Bob. Because, you know, he wants to be in on everything. He wants to know everything.
Girl, she's a know-it-all bitch.
Girl, she really is.
I love her, but she's a know-it-all
Too
bitch.
much. I was like, y'all, I literally texted Madonna. I said, hey, Em, I will only do the show if I can surprise Bob. And she was in on it. She was like, in rehearsal, she was like telling everyone, do not tell Bob who the guest is. Madonna was like in on the whole thing. So sweet. Wow. I know.
In the clip, you can tell Bob is in show mode. Not that she's on autopilot, but she's performing, and she turns and sees you, and she does the only Bob thing, which is to scream.
The scream, the audible.
Yeah, she just goes. And Madonna goes, hi, Monet.
Girl, hi, Monet.
It was very surreal.
And we got to judge, and like they like spanked me on stage. That really hot guy in the red thong like thrust his pelvis. It was, ooh, wow. I was a little moist on me that night.
I'm doing it Sunday. Was it scary or fun or what?
No, it was so fun. The team takes care of you. You have to throw a football. Can you throw footballs?
What do you think? Throwing a spiral puts me in a spiral. I don't know how people do that. They like.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I did it in my own strength, so I threw it, and it went like back to like the thing, and so afterwards they're like, you threw it kind of hard. I was like, really? I guess I don't know my own strength.
I was gonna say, this bitch works out and looks like this, and then it's like, what? God. This is a throw-up section of the pit stop. Do you remember when we did this together on Zoom?
Oh my God. Yeah, I had that blue librarian look on.
And you had on glasses and a wig like the godmother. It was giving fairy godmother. Fairy godmother of the public library.
It was a pandemic, Trixie. I literally got that from Amazon the day before.
Well, one of my favorite parts is I go, Monet, I'm gonna do my intro. And you go, okay. And you leaned out of frame. Like you have not been on several TV shows. Like you don't know about editing. You leaned out of frame so that what? There would be a TV with no one on it.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to get the full fantasy.
And then when I said Monet, you would what? Lean up like you had your head in some man's lap? Like, you're like,
I go back,
hi.
I'm like, hey girl, how are you?
So Monet, as a whole, what have you thought of season 16?
In my most authentic, honest opinion, it is one of the best seasons of Drag Race we've had in a very long time. I personally love this season.
Can I retroactively ask you, would you have been strategic on Rated Queen, or would you have been like ethical?
You know, in my mind, I'm a bad bitch, and I'm like, I'm a strategic, I'm a black, but I really am a very sweet and congenial person, so I probably could not bring myself to do it. But in my mind, I will be strategic.
Me and you are the same. We're like, I wish a bitch would.
Yeah.
And when a bitch does, we're like, you're that girl on Twitter sometimes.
Twitter's just for porn now. Like I just want to see porn on Twitter. That's all I need.
Half of what I follow is porn.
And do you like them too?
Oh, I like it. I follow it. I comment on it. I don't care.
You comment on it.
Girl, our fans will be like, Trixie, no.
Yes.
And I'm like,
yes.
I'm a gay man. I'm a bald gay man on a flight. Let me like what I like, okay?
No, I made an alt because I would like stuff on my main, and then people would be like, Monet, come on. I'll be like,
I'm not ashamed of supporting sex workers. I think it's much harder than it looks.
yeah.
I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, I don't think I could either.
You could do it.
Yeah, I could do it. You're right. Yeah. I mean, I practically post porn on my Instagram anyway. I'm always posting my ass, and I posted something.
You better grab those titties. You better grab those titties and talk about your porn, bitch.
I posted something like a few months ago, and it was me, like, you know, like celebrating my body, and I was wearing a thong, and it was suggested you could see, I guess, through. People were like, Monet, I can't believe you're showing like your penis. I was like, I'm not sure. I have an underwear on, but people were like, Monet, we can see the things. I was like, really?
Girl, we could see your uterus. I remember this picture. Can I just give a special shout out to my daughter, my everything, Morphine. She won the Lollapalooza lip sync or Palooza. It's too much.
It's too much.
Lollapalooza last week. $50,000.
That is crazy that the bitch from 5th place is getting more than second and third. They're making it rain over there at World of Wonder.
You can't leave Drag Race now without winning a minimum of $15,000. You can't.
No, I did not win $50,000, girl. I'm guilty. I walked away with Drag Race $10,000, and Raja got $50K.
And what would you say to little Raja now?
Little Raja, you little bitch.
She's closer to retirement. Like, you have time to make money.
No, I do not, girl. I have one fucking slew foot.
You're the OG slew foot.
I'm the OG slew foot. Yeah, she got the one. I got two.
If you were on Drag Race, RuPaul would have been like, Monet, call your book Corn. I got Red Bull in the eye. Oh my God. Oh my God. My eye is so energized. Girl, my eye is like. We enter the finale with the top 3. Do you think this is the right top 3? Is this who you, Monét X Change, imagined?
This is 1,000. Well, not Plain Jane. I liked Plain Jane from the beginning. I did not think she'd make it to the end, but like a few episodes in, I really saw like, oh, she's that girl. But I definitely saw Sapphira, and I 1,000% also saw Nymphy as well. So definitely those two. 3rd place was always. I thought Dawn was gonna.
Really?
I thought Dawn was gonna give it and be that 3rd spot at the beginning of the season.
I saw Sapphira and Nymphy on the top.
Sapphira and Nymphy shone through, and I could tell they were like those girls.
Yeah. We kick off the finale with a performance of Pink Limousine by RuPaul. Obsessed?
I'm obsessed. I did not see the wall thing happening. I was like, oh, that's like a very nice car. I mean, RuPaul has money, this makes sense. But then the wall peeled from the back. I was like, oh!
That gagged me.
It gagged me. I liked it. I mean, RuPaul can get up there and open a fucking envelope. RuPaul can get up there and clean his nails. I'll be like, my God, I fucking love RuPaul Charles. I love him.
I love him too.
I love him.
Even girl, I wish she would get up there and clean her nails. Do you have a favorite Ru song?
Ooh, the one featuring Lady Bunny, Lick It Lollipop. I let you lick it. I let it pop. This like twerk remix one. I love that song.
And this is coming from the girl who's not sure if she'd do porn. Lick It Lollipop
Lick It
is
Lollipop.
your favorite song. Ru announces that this finale, the queens will be performing original songs. You're a fan of that format?
Yes.
I like this format too because nobody's gonna break a single like a drag queen.
No.
If pop stars just hired drag queens to make music videos for their songs,
It'll be grope.
you could sell more music.
I said gope.
You said grope.
Grope.
I'm not comfortable being groped at the pit stop. It's not safe here. It's not safe here. Do you have a favorite finale song of all time?
Sasha Colby's G-O-D-D-E-S-S. She had the snake outfit. She had like the snake braided hair thing.
Yeah.
That was a really good one. Also, Willow Pill's I Hate People.
That was fun. I also think a lot of Jinx's songs could be good. Jinx has a great song called She Evil, or one of Jinx's ballads.
You said Jinx's name 3 times. You got one more time, bitch, to say the bitch's name in this motherfucking episode. Try it.
Don't do it, bitch. That's your nemesis.
No,
People think you hate her now.
She's my nemesis.
We see all the season 16 queens enter in their finale eleganza. I mean, you watched the whole season. Would you say you had a favorite queen overall?
My favorite queen this season has been Morphine. I am obsessed with Morphine.
Say it again, bitch. Say it again. It's everything to me. It's everything to me.
Oh, so that was a porn pose.
Go.
Girl, you practiced this before, haven't you?
It's everything to me.
She's so good. And I've met her in real life. She is so sweet. She's like a good sister. Like, she's funny. I love Morphine. Also, Plasma. I met Plasma in real life. And everyone on the Listen to Sip and Rivalry, I do not hate Plasma. I just did not like a lot of her choices on the show. And the go-getter music theater thing, I can't. But in real life, I was obsessed with her. She's so sweet and so funny.
Your impression of Plasma is?
It is that. It is that. It is that. It's so empty.
You know why you hate her?
Why?
Because she reminds you of James. It was a good season. Watching all the girls come out, I was like, I fucking love her.
Yeah.
I love Queen of Flips.
Yeah.
Like, I love a lot of these hoes.
Yeah. So many great looks.
Great
right?
looks.
Like, they all came. And
Mirage.
Mirage's look was, ugh. And the cool thing she does with this makeup thing, like the thing under her eyes, like, I don't know what that is. Mirage is she's great. Oh, I'm cursing so much, sorry, guys.
Girl, you're the guest now. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, true, yeah. Joe. Sophia Monet, who was prettier?
It's different. I mean, you have the touch and the feel of real, in my opinion.
I'm putting that lyric in a song, I like that.
The touch and feel of real.
I'm putting it in a song. And I ain't correcting you either.
And she, out of drag, is a big man.
Yeah.
And she really changes that face.
Jesus Christ.
What I mean is, like, she's not a little twinky little girl.
Oh, okay.
She is a big dude out of drag.
Stop calling her a big dude.
She's male.
I know, but it just sounds so aggressive. Is this how you talk about me when I'm not here?
This is how I talk about you when you're here, bitch. So let's talk about the top 3 looks. First up, we saw Nymphia Wind.
Nymphia, I've been someone that has been like, girl, enough with the bananas. But this is your final top 3 like thing. I thought this was so well done. It looked expensive. The reveal was really cool. I love this banana look.
Up next, we have Plain Jane.
I love this too. I thought this was really, really, really beautiful. The proportions were nice. I love the red thing she had up in her hair when she did the reveal to show her beautiful legs. I love this.
And finally, we have Saphira Cristál. I thought it was bulky boots.
Yeah, I thought it was a little too cumbersome.
I just thought a little bulk, just a little bulk,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But it is a big stage. I mean, if this was like a Broadway show or something, you could see this from the back of the room, which I love.
This is true. This is true.
Who was your favorite of the 3?
I think for the story and everything of the season, I think Nymphia really bookended her experience, but what I would wear would be Plain Jane's.
I feel exactly the same. I would die to wear Plain's outfit.
Yeah, I would wear that. Would love to wear that.
You love red?
I do love red.
Yeah, you look good in red.
I look good in gem tones. Is this a gem tone? What's gem tones?
More on that at 11. Girl, what's gemstones?
Gem tones.
Are you saying jewel tones?
Jewel?
There's something about the pit stop where people come in here and their handle on the English language just falls apart. Next, we see the performances kick off. Yes. What did you think of Nymphia's Queen of Wind performance?
I thought it was so majestic and it was so like ethereal. When that boy hoisted her above his shoulders, I'm like, an experience I will never have in this life.
Honey.
Someone lifting me.
It was giving trafficking. Like, he picked her up, threw her on the shoulder.
I know.
It looked like he was about to run. Like, she looked kidnapped. To me, she looked kidnapped.
She was taken, girl.
Was Nymphia the runway queen of the season?
Oh, Nymphia was absolutely that, girl. I cannot think of one Nymphia runway that I did not like. I liked literally all of them.
The level of detail in her looks is really beyond.
And she made so much of it herself.
I know.
But you sew too. You're probably when you sew.
Do you see what I mean? People come in here and the brain dies.
How do you say that?
Do you think the past tense of sewing is sued? Is that what you think? He has done soon. She sued it. I was a sewer. What do you think of Plain Jane's bodysuit performance?
Oh, coming up after Nymphia. And oh my God, have you seen the new reboot of X-Men 97 on Disney Plus?
No, because it's not Paramount. Right. And so I would never watch it.
There's a reboot of X-Men out. him. And you know, Storm, in the iconic 90s cartoons, Storm was always grand, right? Everyone is like doing like a zeep. Magneto's doing this. Someone's like, I all hail the winds of the Caspian Sea. Rah! Like, she's giving that. So in my mind, Nymphia's performance, she was fucking Storm. She's like hailing winds. People are lifting her. She's the queen of winds. And Plain Jane is like, hi, bring a bodysuit. It was funny, but you're at the grand finale, girl. I need to feel like you are a queen, not just a campy bodysuit singing girl. You know what I mean? Because Saphira's performance was breathtaking. It was so refreshing to watch.
We were watching her and we turned to each other and we were like, this bitch really is good.
She ate. And also, you know it's good when your peers, bitch, they are off their seats, they are screaming, they are finger wagging. I think she was the only one that the other girls got off their seats during the number because it was such a good performance. There was so much energy in the room.
What would you want your song to be about?
Ooh, being a jack of all trades.
Don't you think that you're kind of sexy? You show a lot of skin.
I do.
You have a lot of body shape.
I do. I can see that for me. Monét X Change. I've always wanted to be a bitch that could be like naked and drag, like just wearing like, you know.
Yeah, I see you doing like a Giselle Barbie Royale, like titties out fabric.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ah, ooh, ah. Yeah, like that.
Oh,
yeah.
am I doing it? I feel like I just have the hiccups.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like trying to do the white girl twerk.
I got hooked up to a car battery. Is it fair to say that Plain contributed an immense amount of drama this season?
Plain contributed a lot of drama to the season, and I know at the top of the season, honestly throughout, people were like, Plain Jane, I can't shit, but it was good drama. It never felt like it was too personal or too mean. Bitch, go back to season 6 and season 5 when people are just literally just eviscerating each other. This is nothing. It was
nothing.
Great. It was perfect.
I mean, do kids today know about bitch, I'm from Chicago? Like, drag queens used to come to blows almost.
Yes.
Have you seen drag queens almost fight? I've seen drag queens almost hit each other.
No.
Drag Race girls.
Really?
Yes, I'll tell you later, bitch.
Okay,
yes.
word.
I've seen people almost come to blows. I've seen 2 famous drag queens screaming and another famous drag queen come in the middle and push them apart while like the music's starting. Like we all need to go out.
Word.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
On
I love
set
that kind of
at
stuff.
Sibling Rivalry Live.
Look at my is out, girl.
By the way, for some reason, the woman on the scene reporting live is a mandatory meeting. When Plain performed, everyone was clapping and they cut to Amanda and she was like,
Girl, I know. Amanda was not impressed. She was like,
girl, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
yeah.
Love.
But they've had fever all season long, so like, it's to be expected though, like, yeah.
I love that. One of my favorite moments on Drag Race ever is Gia Gunn going, I was so bored. After a talent, bring Gia Gunn back on Drag
What
Race.
about House of Villains?
Who would be in the House of Villains?
Oh, Gia Gunn,
Plain,
Jasmine Masters.
Candy. Bob is such a stirrer.
Oh,
Bob needs to be on like Traders or something.
yeah,
Because she is that bitch.
she is. She's
There's some people who stir the pot. Bob is the pot.
Oh, girl.
Bob has the spoon. Bob is like, because Bob just loves to with people.
I love how you see, my legs are too thick. I have to keep this leg here, this hand to keep it up.
More oil. Lubricate.
Let's lubricate more.
Yeah. Actually, if they're slippery, it's probably hard to get them to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
Monet, pull your dress down a little bit.
No.
By the way, you don't even have panties on. You think our concern is your knees crossing? You get both nuts out. She's like,
Oh, I got a out this morning for sure.
because you were thinking of here.
Yeah.
Saphira really kind of did well at everything, though.
I agree.
I mean, well-rounded gets thrown around a lot in drag. She actually is at least a little good at everything.
Yeah, I agree. And she just radiates star power.
I would hate to compete against her.
Yeah. I don't want to compete against Saphira. I mean, I would win, but I don't want to do it, you know?
Right. Do you have a favorite of the top 3 performances?
My favorite would have to be Saphira's. It was so good.
I thought it was just the best one.
Yeah, I thought it was hands-on the best one to me.
Next, we see a tribute to Cassandra Peterson, AKA Elvira.
You love Elvira.
I love Elvira. She's
Yeah,
one of
Elvira.
us. She says at a convention, she told me a lot of guys are like, older men who are like, you were my first, meaning like my first boner, my first crush, my first off, like, and she's like, okay.
You know? What was my first boner? My first boner, I think it was Captain Planet. Recycling makes me horny, you know?
T.
Yeah. It's
Saving the planet. This is Greta Thunberg right here, babe.
I just saw a clip of Greta Thunberg being manhandled by police in like
Love.
in like fucking Austria or something. I was like, Greta better work.
And she's kind of serving face.
She's
is. She's not struggling. She's like,
And everyone, she did the her back. She's like,
yes, yes.
I'm like, Greta, you know where the cameras are, bitch.
I love that bitch.
I love Greta.
She's an icon. Congratulations, Cassandra. We love you, love you, love you. And she came out in her memoir as being with a woman.
Yes, wait.
In her memoir, she came out as like, I've been with a woman for a long time.
Oh, been with a woman. I thought you said that she is a woman. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. We didn't.
But with the wig and stuff, who
I
knows?
was like, wait, what? I missed that one.
I bet people have thought she was a drag queen.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, she's in full drag.
Nicole Byers told me people thought she was a drag queen. So like, if you have a wig on and any makeup, I think some people can think, is that a drag queen?
I thought Nicole Byer was a drag queen. I didn't know she was a. Nicole Byer is a biological woman.
Are you f***ing with
I'm
me
not
again?
with you. Nicole Byer. I thought Nicole Byer was
I am
a
quitting
drag queen
this job. Are you serious?
the entire time.
Wait a minute. You're joking.
I'm dead
You
ass.
think Nicole Byer from Nailed It has been a drag queen this whole time?
I am not joking, Trixie. That's
This is like Cheryl
wild.
Canning times 10. She
I
probably
love
thinks
that.
you're a woman. You think she's a drag queen and she's like that woman.
I mean,
Monet.
I am a woman. Yes.
Can I move on?
Are you for real? You really believe Monet?
I do, yes. You are. This is not your house, bitch. We're not coming here to play games. This is a serious program. God, that's so. You're a good liar.
Sorry.
You're a really good liar. All right, next, Ru brings back the top three, and we find out the top two are Nymphia Wind and Sapphira Crystal. So, plain Jane sachets away.
Nymphia and Saphira's performances just felt like bigger and grander, and this makes sense to me.
But plain should still be proud.
Yeah, she did a great job this season.
Yeah.
I was team Plain Jane pretty much the entire season. I loved her. I loved her work. But she did so good at so many of the challenges. Her runways were really great. I really loved Plain Jane, but in the finale, she just didn't cut.
It's hard to win Drag Race.
Yeah.
People are talented.
You and I did not do it our first time. It took us some time to do it, girl.
And even then, I'm still expecting them to call me and be like, Steve Harvey read the wrong name on the card. You know what I mean?
We should do a Celebrity Family Feud.
I could do that.
All right?
Or I think you and I would be really good on Amazing Race.
Oh, God.
Well, I know your crazy ass wants to do Survivor.
I do.
But
I'll be
you don't
so
think
into
that's
Survivor.
crazy?
No.
Drinking urine and
Who's drinking urine on Survivor? What are you talking about?
I haven't really seen it.
I mean, who's drinking urine on Survivor?
Well, my version of Survivor. The first thing I would do, first day on the island, I'd be like, well, bottoms up. They'd be like, we have rice and there's water. Why are you drinking pee? And I'd be like, don't critique my strategy.
You do have to in a river, though. Like, you use the bathroom in, they call it aqua something, aqua whatever. That part is not work. Cause like, what do you wipe with? Like a starfish? A sea sponge? I don't know.
I would fashion a diaper out of a palm leaf.
You can't sew. So.
Yeah, that's my sewing skills. Anyway, we love playing. Congratulations, great season. I do feel for not making the top two. That is like, oof.
And no shade, she on that stage, she looks plucked, girl. She's on stage, she looks like she is seething.
Grammy Award winner Plucktina Aguilera. Yeah.
Yeah, she is not feeling good.
Before we get to the lip sync, we see season 15's winner, Sasha Colby. She returns. We see season 15's winner, Sasha Colby, return and perform Her by Megan Thee Stallion.
Doing our song!
I love that song.
We love this song, girl. We were talking about this the other day.
It's so good.
It's so good. And the queer community did not get behind it enough. It was a good song.
Megan is a certified drag queen.
Can I tell you this story? That
As long as it's true, bitch.
It is true.
She said, can I lie to you again?
No, this is true. So a designer that has made some stuff for Megan Thee Stallion was making something for me. And then so like a week before that, he had done a fitting with her. And then we had a fitting for something else. And then so he's measuring me. He's like, wait a minute. Bitch, you're the same size as Megan Thee Stallion. I was like, what do you mean? Same bust size, same hip size. Megan Thee Stallion and I were pretty similar.
Very similar. Same tax bracket. Same tax bracket. It's hard to follow Sasha.
Yeah, so good. She's just so effortlessly sexy. And when she just slithers around the stage, like it's just so fluid. She's just such a great performer.
She really is. And the nerve of her to walk around and stare into that camera and walk slowly and just flip her hair.
Well, she gagged me because she kept on edging us with this zipper. I was like, oh, she's gonna zip and give us something more, but she was like, zip, walk around, zip up. I was like, You f***ing bitch. I thought I was gonna get somebody.
What do you think of her step down look when she returned? I mean, the silver, the earrings that are pasties.
That was brilliant. I had never seen no like that before.
I've never seen that either.
The earrings that went down the face, or what was that was so good, brilliant. And the headpiece was beautiful. She had the hair up in there. I just wanna hear that high-pitched sound. Am I a dog? You hear that?
You are a dog. It has nothing to do with that. Nothing. to
I'm
do
like,
with it. Oh, that's Scientology. Next, we see Malaysia baby doll Fox return to crown the new Miss Congeniality, a title you once had, of course.
turkey lurkey.
And Monet, for the first time ever, it's a tie.
A tie from Miss Congeniality is fierce.
Well, the further Gagatrandra is that it's Tsunami Muse, which I love
Yes,
her.
love her.
And the other winner is Saphira. And she came out in her bonnet, like a protective hairstyle.
Yes.
Like they didn't even give her a warning. Do ties on Drag Race trigger you?
No, I love my tie.
You were the first, like, big fancy tie.
Yeah.
And so I think if it's not triggering you, it shouldn't trigger anybody. As long as they're giving out double the money, who
They
cares?
sure did.
Now, if they're turning to the drag queens and saying you're each getting half, then I think it's time for a knife fight. And finally, we get to the top two lip sync for the crown. Nymphia and Saphira lip sync to Padam Padam, a little unknown song that no one's ever heard. By the way, the evolution of Drag Race. We used to get Paula Abdul C-sides from vinyls that never released.
I know.
And now they get Padam.
I know, Lose was the hottest track last summer. It was everywhere.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kylie was like, let the gays have it for $5.
I
you
know, because she loves us and we love her. So I could see that too. Also, so many parodies of that song. Like Sherry Vine had one, Lady Bunny had one.
Manila
had
that's
one.
Dumb.
Dumb.
Dump, I feel it in my. What do you think of the lip sync? It's the big final two spiel.
Nymphia gagged me with like the bananas, Nymphia gagged me with the balloon reveal.
I didn't get that it was Boba until the black balloons came out and I went, it's Boba.
Got it.
Boba's kids. That was really Boba though. Boba the drag queen.
Boba the drag queen. I like Nymphia's pacing of her reveals and stuff. Saphira reveals into the cat suit. Saphira had on fangs. Did I miss a vampire thing?
I liked it.
I was confused as to why though. Like why?
I don't know why, but I liked it. Is that okay? That sometimes I just like don't need it to make sense. Well, Monet, we have a winner. Congratulations. Nymphia wins.
Nymphia wins, girl. Killed it all season long. Killed it. And she really turned it up in this final lip sync. Nymphia, well deserved. Job well done.
Yeah, she's a great winner. She's funny, she's beautiful, she's talented, she's unique. She's great at building drag, doing comedy,
Yeah.
dancing, and she has a great marketability and I think a great international appeal. I could see
Yes.
Nymphia really as like a global brand.
Yeah, I really can, and I've enjoyed seeing her all season long, and she really turned it up in in the last couple episodes, really, and she's really, really, really fierce. Congratulations, girl.
And special shout out to Saphira.
Yeah,
Second place
Saphira.
is still incredible.
Love you, Diva.
Being second is still fierce.
Yeah.
As you know. I mean, beating all those all-stars, second is still a gag.
It still felt like a read though, but I'll take it.
I did not mean it as a read
Okay.
at all.
Sorry, I'm just used to working with Bob. I'm just on it.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
All these gay guys at home who are like, I could do that. No, you couldn't.
Like I wish you could, Derek.
Girl, we would love to see you, Brad.
Yeah, Charles, get on there and wear that dress and them heels. Stand up for the critiques for 2 hours. Let's see you do it, baby.
If I'm at a bar and I hear some gay say, what she should have done, I like turn around like X Factor in the chair and I'm like, what should she have done? What should she have done? Tell us all what she should have done with her 15 years drag experience and your one pair of heels and 2 necklaces from Charming Charlie's bitch. What should she have done?
Your little pleaser size 17 shoes.
Girl.
Sorry, I know I looked at you when I said size 17. I was not referring to
No, you looked right
I
at
was
me.
talking to Charles and Derek and Brad.
These are size 14. It's a women's 14. Monét X Change, thank you so much for being here on the Pit Stop today. You are one of my favorite drag queens ever.
You know you are mine too, girl. I love you so much. Thank you for having me. And please don't everyone forget to come check me on my Life Be Life and tour, going across America from April 30th to May 19th.
You know I normally have to force people to plug their projects.
What?
Yes, thank you for being a real business person.
Yeah, girl, I gotta sell these motherfuckers. I wanna sell out. I love selling out. I love selling venues out.
And thank you all for watching the Pit Stop this season. I've had a great time doing it. Stay tuned because we have an extra, very special episode coming up next week here, right on the RuPaul's Drag Race YouTube channel. Woo! See you soon, bye! At least your hair moves, girl. I look like I just have a piñata on my head. All right, what about this?
Give me a stick. No, you look good. Girl, you look great. I love this hair. I would wear this hair.
Girl, I'm gonna sweep your house with this hair.
She's gonna see what the competition, girl. Trixie.
What does she know?
That is what why did you do this the whole time? I love that.
I was just saving it.
Okay.
You know where to go for the mecca of gay. It's right here, and you know that's right. So make sure you click to subscribe so you never miss a thing.